What's good, people? You know what? I had such a fun time making this video because I loved every single second of watching the top 14 this weekend. Had some ups, had some downs, and everything sweet in between. And wow, did we have some amazing, amazing rugby on display. Obviously, we have the Six Nations coming up in just a week. I believe it's next Friday that France will be playing Wales. So all of the teams are not as strong as as strong as they need to be. But god damn, did we have some good games? Starting off with Toulouse, with pretty much having almost nobody available to them of their first team. Jack Willis captaining the side, putting a bloody good performance, having some really good performances throughout. And yeah, like this was a good game. Toulouse came away with the win, 27-17, with tries from Delibes, Kinghorn, and then conversions from Malia and two penalties from Malia. Montpellier with tries from Tolofua, Verheeg, conversions from Hogg, and a penalty from Hogg. Now, this game, it looks like Toulouse did an absolute number on them. But watching the game, you will see just how good Montpellier genuinely played. They had they had Toulouse sweating into into the beginning of the second half, and then Toulouse, they just kicked in, they kicked into gear and really started to put things through. I think it was the Leeds on the 47th minute came through with a brilliant try, and then yeah, Toulouse did ultimately make them pay for any of the mistakes, the handling errors, and things like that. But you got to think, for a good portion of the game, Montpellier were winning 3-0, right? So they really put a very good performance through. And again, like I say, Toulouse were weakened. They didn't have their players like Ntamak. I mean, they had Theo, but they didn't have Romain. They didn't have your Malvakas, your Miafos, your Antoine Dupont, your Ramos. They had some absolutely brilliant plays. It was lovely to see that they had Kinghorn, and obviously he came on, he made an impact, he got the try. But yeah, this was such a brilliant way to start off the weekend, and every second I loved of this game. Every second I love this game, because honestly, I was going into this game thinking Toulouse is going to have it. They've got such a good B team, and Montpellier, I think Montpellier around ninth. I can't remember where Montpellier is right now, but yeah, they put in the work. They really put in the work, and that was such a brilliant game. So again, 27-17. Can anybody right now beat beat Toulouse? Because the last team that I can remember beating Toulouse was La Rochelle, and yeah, that was I think that's kind of a one-off. But La Rochelle are no pushovers. What a way to bloody start the top 14. So moving on, Pau versus Clermont. I didn't actually catch this game. All I caught was the highlights, but we got tries from Atesogbe and then a penalty try. Simmons with a conversion and then two penalties, and then Clermont with Hemery and Foysac with two tries, and then conversions from below and Urapileta. So yeah, they both pretty much here and there when it comes to when it comes to scoring, because I mean, how they've been very much up and down, win, loss, win. I think they've literally been win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Let me check. So yes, Clermont win, Ospreys 31-28 loss, Dragons win 24-15, Castres loss 24-19, Van win 48-24, and then Toulon loss 56-25. So if there's ever an up and down, track record, it's them right now. And Clermont, they've had relatively similar luck, but not as good. So obviously they just lost to Power. They beat Bristol, which are a very difficult team to beat. They beat them 33-26. They lost to Bar 21-40. They beat Van 2019. They lost to Montpellier, who just lost to Toulouse, 22-18, and then they lost to La Rochelle as well, 2015. So neither side is genuinely having like a really good track record. But Powell managed to come through, put in a solid performance, and came away with those crucial points. So I'm definitely going to be watching this game once I actually get access to the full game. But yeah, looked like it was an absolutely brilliant game. Then move on into Perpignan and Bayonne. So another good game. You know what? This is one thing that I absolutely love about top 14 rugby is the free flowing rugby, the attacking rugby. It's always interesting. It's very rare when you just have like these dull moments. And this is why I absolutely love French rugby. So Perpignan with a try from Ekokard on the 47th minute, conversions from Allen, two penalties from Allen, and a penalty from Alkanye. Alkanye, I think that's how you pronounce it. Bayonne with tries from Bruni and penalties from Tebregain and Lopez. So again, both these teams on pretty good form. More wins than losses. Perpignan coming away with now their third win in a row. Let's check. So yeah, Bayonne, they just beat 16-11. Zebre, 39-21. Cardiff, 23-20. They then lost to Lyon, 17-12. Beat La Rochelle, 21-13. And then they lost to Stade Francais, 24-7. Whereas Bayonne, obviously they just lost. They beat Leicester, 55-17. They beat Black Lions, 41-16. They lost to Montpellier, 42-10. Beat Castres, 33-12. And then yeah, they beat Van 27-21. Really good game. Very good defensively. So definitely catch the highlights on that one. And yeah, like this is what I love about French rugby. Okay, guys, had a little bit of a technical error there, but let's carry on. So Racing, they ended up losing to Castres, which Castres is actually doing pretty good. I'm liking the way Castres are playing. They're really getting into good form, and they're really starting to put in some really good performances. So they did beat Racing 27-20. Tries for Racing were for Chavancy and Joseph. Conversions from Tedder, and then two penalties from Tedder as well. Tries for Castres was Papali'i, Kokagi, Bagay, and Arata. Conversions from Lebrun, two of them, and then a penalty from Lebrun as well. So Castres are really getting into good form, and they are really becoming a difficult team to face and a very difficult prospect, because you look at this performance and they beat Racing at their own home, which is not an easy job to do. I mean, yes, Racing hasn't exactly had the best of form recently. I mean, there's just more losses than wins, but honestly, it's still not an easy thing to do and to go and beat. So Castres, well done, brilliant performance, and yeah, what else can I say? Keep it going, keep it going. I love watching free flowing and like really good rugby. Moving on into Van versus Stade Francais. So Van did win 33-28. Honestly, I kind of felt that this one would go to Stade Francais, but Van had a different idea. Let's take a look into tries. So Van with tries from Ruru, Beziat, and Gorisen. Conversions from Lafage. I think his name's Lafage. He converted everything. Three penalties from Lafage and a drop goal as well on the 15th minute. There's just something about drop goals, and I don't know if it goes back to like South Africa World Cup. Was it 1995? End of the game. Just that drop goal. Yeah, I don't think anything more needs to be said. So drop goals really do hold a special place in my heart. And then we have tries from Makalu, for Stade Francais, Makalu, Nicotera, and then, okay, I Perez Blanchet, 58th minute. Like, that is just ridiculous. Give this, like, what is his nickname? Surely he must have a nickname. Like BLBRA is, Le Beep Beep. Does this guy have a bloody nickname? Please tell me. What's his nickname? Or actually, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Make me a couple nicknames for him, please. So I can remember this bloody guy's name, or even just be able to pronounce it. Anyway, conversions from Henry, and then 3 penalties from Henry as well. Like I said, honestly, I had Stade Francais to win this one. Van, they've just been on a bloody losing streak of no other. At least Stade Francais managed to get a win in their last 6. Or was it 2 wins in the last 6? But wow, Van, they just were not having any luck whatsoever. But they put the work in up against Stade Francais, and they got the reward for it. So well done to them. And yeah, it was really, really, really fun to watch the highlights. I did not watch the full game because personally, I was getting prepared for this game we're going to go through right now. And I went into this game thinking Bordeaux was going to do the job. Did I think Lyon was going to come away with a win? No. Was Bordeaux heavily hit? Yes. But I'll tell you what, this was my favorite game of the weekend. Favorite game of the weekend. It was a nail-biting game, and I mean quite literally. Come the last 10 minutes of the game, I was on my feet with my boy, fingers in our mouth, chewing on our nails in stress, thinking, oh my God, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? Bordeaux was so, so, so close to coming away with that win. So close to coming away with that win, but Lyon said, not happening, son. Not happening. I think it was the 78th minute. 78th minute was just wow. Yeah, I just can't believe that 78th minute happened the way they did. And I know they chalked up on the 80th minute, but I don't think it was on the 80th minute from Bordeaux. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it was I don't think it was the 80th minute. I think it was around the 78th minute that this happened. But anyway, let's go into tries. So tries from Uberti, Laterade, and then conversions from Carberry, 2 penalties from Carberry as well. Lyon with Niniashvili, and then Bordeaux converted that one. And then he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 penalties from Bordeaux as well. Look, Lyon struggled to break down Bordeaux. They struggled to deal with the physicality of Bordeaux. Yes, they played very well in the air. They did very well in the lineouts. Bordeaux made a lot of mistakes that Lyon really capitalized on. Ultimately, I would have liked to see Bordeaux win again, but deep down in me feels that Lyon deserved that win more than Bordeaux did. Right? It was a brilliant game, don't get me wrong, but I just feel Lyon, they deserved that win, if that makes sense. They deserved it. Where Bordeaux kind of just went through the paces with a weakened squad. They just kind of went through the paces, trying to deal with Lyon as possible, picking up on mistakes and errors, and trying to make the most out of shitty opportunities. But yeah, it was just one of those. And Lyon, they were also very unlucky. Personally, I do feel that the decision to rule out Lyon's try was correct. But I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think that try was that them disallowing that goal, that try was correct, because personally I feel when he hit the floor, he had lost contact with the ball. Um, so yeah, that was a pretty heavy one. Like, I was going through the replays with my boy, going through every angle, taking a look at what it could be, and I think we both kind of come to the conclusion that it was a no try, and the referees decided, agreed with us. But I want to hear what your guys' thoughts on that one, right? Top 14 rugby is stressful. Top 14 rugby is very, very stressful. And I both love and hate it, right? Because the rugby is just free flowing. The recycling from rucks is beautiful. You know, it's such aggressive top level rugby. And honestly, I cannot wait for the Six Nations. Like, I'm buzzing for it. But would I say I'm without entertainment because of the Six Nations coming up? Hell no. Some of the most bloody beautiful rugby is being played right now. And this is without some of the top players in the world. Never mind with the best of the best, right? So beautiful, beautiful weekend in terms of rugby for top 14. Cannot wait for the Six Nations. So let me know what your thoughts in the comment sections below. I want to hear what your favorite team was. Also, what was your favorite match of the weekend? Um, and yeah, just your general thoughts in the comment section below. So please like and subscribe as always, as it really, really does help my channel grow. And I just want to provide you guys with the best content possible. And on that note, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.